This is where our story begins.
This episode of Ghost Adventures is unlike any one that we've ever done before. You see, I'm about to open up a haunted museum inside this historic mansion that I now own that's only a block away from Las Vegas Boulevard. But there's a very serious problem. You see, a few weeks ago, 3 of my construction workers quit on the spot. They literally threw down their tools and ran out of this building because of disturbing paranormal experiences that happened to them right here.
The place was too creepy, like some giant negative energy space. It got worse and worse. I had enough one day and couldn't go back in. It was like your soul was drained.
I am personally calling this an emergency investigation to see who or what is haunting this place, and if there are spirits here trying to prevent me from opening my museum.
Built in 1938 by Cyril Wingert, a prominent and beloved Nevada banker, the home was occupied by the Wingert family for 29 years, and after changing hands a number of times, it was acquired by the State Bar of Nevada and has now, most recently, become my museum.
This is going to be a lockdown plus sleepover.
Yes.
And we're doing this tonight. We're not waiting until tomorrow night like we usually do. We are starting right now.
As we make our way inside the building to begin our investigation, Jay is watching X cameras set up throughout the museum when all of a sudden he hears the cuckoo clock begin to tick.
Cuckoo clock started ticking. I didn't touch it. I would have heard that. That hasn't been on ever.
No, it hasn't. The whole time we've been here.
We're just starting to prepare for our investigation, and 3 days ago, I did this, which you can see the pin stop right there.
And that stops it.
Right.
Stop it.
I just want to try to debunk if you were to hit these chains, if that would cause that pin to go.
Sure.
Nope.
You could not, look at.
Is a spirit letting us know that it's time to begin our lockdown because it's ready to interact with us?
You need some kind of force to be able to get that moving.
You got to go up there and you got to hit that thing.
Oh, wow. You have to actually push it all the way
It has to
in.
move that far?
Yeah.
What was that? Hang on, what was that? Was that just someone laughter? Like it played a trick, like, haha.
Just as I stop the pendulum on the clock, we all hear an unexplained laugh come from down the hallway inside the building.
Oh, wow. You have to actually push it all the way
It has to
in.
move that far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier, Rachel claimed she heard the voices of little kids while she was down in the basement.
I hear kids.
We immediately go lights out and grab the SLS camera so that we can try to locate the spirit we just heard laugh at us.
Look, I don't find this any coincidence that I happen to just buy this building, not even knowing anything about it, and then all of a sudden all these people are coming forward telling me that there's these dark rituals here and all these experiences. Stand in front of me.
What?
Yeah, there was something. Oh my God.
What?
There was just a figure. What? There was a figure that appeared in midair.
Right after I tell the spirit to show itself, amazingly a small figure appears in mid-air and then suddenly disappears into the room on the left. Is this small figure the same kid who laughed at us right after we reacted to the clock ticking?
Are you trying to show me something? Can you show yourself again? Oh my God. As soon as I get in here and look at the van,
It shut
it just said user view X has stopped working. What?
As I'm in pursuit of this figure that seems to have gone inside the room containing Dr. Jack Kevorkian's death van, I ask it to show itself again, at which time a figure appears on the right side of the frame, This figure seems to even peek its head in front of the camera right here, and at the same exact time, the SLS camera unexpectedly stops working.
This is the scariest museum I've ever been in.
Hold on. I just saw something move in front of that stained glass window, in between the van and the stained glass window.
Yeah. What happened? Where are you? What happened?
Zach, are you okay?
Did you hit your knee on the chair? All I hear is you screaming, and then I come and you're on the ground. Oh, God. Need help?
Zach, what happened, dude?
We're inside my museum in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I hit the ground hard. As I'm lying on the floor inhaling the dust from this old carpet, pain shoots through my kneecap. My painful mishap was also captured on this X camera.
Aaron, come here. Come here. I flipped over the chair.
I spring back into action and begin focusing on the hot spot near the stairs, when all of a sudden we hear something very strange.
You want to lead out then? What? What was that? What was that?
What was that?
That was right here!
Lottie, if you're here, we spoke with your daughter. If you're not here, Lottie, I want to know what's down here in the basement. Tell me what you are.
If you're here, I don't want you to think that I bought this house and I bring.
Hold on.
What was that?
What was that?
Oh, I know what it says. Holy Oh my God.
What does it say?
It says Zach Bagans. Listen. Listen. It does. Zach Bagans. It says your name, bro. Zach Bagans.
It does sound like Zach Bagans.
It says Zach Bagans.
I hear it too, Aaron.
Zach Bagans.
I hear it. It says Zach Bagans.
Telling you, they keep hearing something walking around in there.
Dude, something was just walking on this hardwood floor.
I'm telling
in here.
you that when you're
Feel
doing
the air. Feel
That's
the air.
what I said earlier. I know. I heard someone walking around there, dude.
You can feel it.
I just heard footsteps on the wood floor.
That's
Just
why I
said my
did you hear
first
it?
and last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
With so much activity already documented, I want to now turn on the spirit microphone, also known as the spirit box. We go from room to room with the device, and surprisingly, all we hear is white noise. No voices anywhere, which really frustrates me, until we enter the doll room, where we are about to capture some astounding audio evidence.
Zach, go back to that doll in the corner.
Which one?
You want to play?
You said what? Dude! It said play!
Play!
Just as Aaron asks the dolls if they will play with us, I place the spirit box up to a vintage doll that I had to literally remove from my house because of its negative energy. And now this doll is telling us that it wants to play.
You want to play?
Play! This is the doll that I had to get out of my house because it was so insanely haunted. What is possessing you?
Drop it!
Drop it.
Drop it! It's like, leave me alone and drop it.
The same exact voice that just said play now comes through and tells me to drop it.
What happens if I take you in the basement?
I will now place the doll in the basement, where dark rituals took place in the 1970s. I also set REM pods around the doll and leave the spirit box on. We all return to Nerve Center to observe the doll. Then I have Billy go back down to adjust an infrared light, at which time the doll seems to change its voice to a little girl and speaks directly to him. As Billy enters the basement, the doll says, "Hello there." And at the same exact moment, two of the REM pods begin lighting up and changing colors, signifying a change in the electromagnetic energy around the doll. When Billy leaves the basement, we all decide to take a quick break, and off camera, Aaron comes up to Billy and tells him that he wants to stab him in the throat. Billy races to get me and I grab a camera.
I don't know how to explain this, dude, but for some reason I'm standing next to Bill, and I just felt like hitting him in the throat. Like, just not to hurt him, just to with him.
What'd you tell him?
I wanted to jab him in the throat, not to kill him or nothing.
And you were being serious?
I was being serious because I was and I told him this because it wasn't to hurt him, it was just to have him go, why'd you do that, and cause irritation.
At this point, Billy is very disturbed. Aaron is not telling me the whole truth about what he told Billy to his face, and because of the activity we are experiencing, we feel Aaron is becoming affected by a malicious spirit.
And I just need to come outside for a minute.
Billy wants more answers, so he uses the paranormal puck device at the top of the stairs. This device allows spirits to use their energy to choose specific words within a database. This is an extremely precise communication tool.
Spirit, I'm asking you a question directly. Who just entered the basement? No answer. That is weird.
When are you going to appear?
No answer, Zach.
What the
What is your name? It says living.
It spoke?
Yeah, I finally said a word. I said, what is your name? It says living.
What do you mean by living?
Dead! It says dead, I swear to God.
Are you serious?
That said dead. Oh man, I just got the chills on the back of my neck, standing up on end.
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
It's a secret. Secret. Guys, we're here and it's a secret.
Zach,
Yeah,
they think it says it's a secret.
that's what I hear. All right, right now it's 2:48. We have 4 cots laid out throughout the entire building. Mine is right here, middle of the hallway. At the foot of my bed is the skull that I had to take out of my house because that's a skull that I believe had the spirit that dragged me out of my bed. Aaron, you're sleeping down in the basement. Billy, you're sleeping on this side of the building where a lot of the crazy happened. You're gonna sleep in front of the doll room and the portal to hell room.
It's the last place I wanted to sleep.
Jay, you're up there near the Oddities Museum. You're also near the room where Lottie died. Okay? Just go to bed. There's no walkie-talkies, no nothing. Good night, guys. Look.
After Jay witnesses his X-camera mysteriously move and unplug from the wall all by itself, he wakes all of us up and grabs his handheld camera. Jay now discovers that his bed has also moved, and the carpet below is oddly bunched up.
Are you sure that was plugged in at the